Hi HBNR families, welcome back to the channel. So in this video I'm going to show you how to sew this polo t-shirt professionally that will look so amazing like this. So let's keep watching. If you are new on this channel, please kindly subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so that whenever I drop an amazing video like this, you get notified. So the first thing, I'm going to attach my 1 inches band to my sleeves. So I'm going to draw the band a little over the sleeve, just like this. So when I'm done with the band, this is how it will looks like, and I'm going to stitch it and do the top stitch on the band. So I'm going to stitch just a few of my machine inward like this. So I will do the same on the second sleeves also, and I will turn it. I'm going to turn it over and do top stitch on it. So after doing that, this is how it's going to look like. It looks perfect and okay. So now let's sew the placket. So the placket I want to sew, the upper one must be smaller than the inner one. So that's why this blue is 2 inches and this white is 3 inches. But if it is normal placket, both should be 3 inches. So I'm going to place the inner one first. I'm going to place it on the cloth like this, and I'm going to sew it. So the length of my placket should be 6 inches, and I mark 6 inches. So I'm going to sew it down to the 6 inches I marked. So, and I will turn it like this, placing the second outer placket, the upper one, so I won't leave interval between the first placket to the second placket while sewing it. There shouldn't be much distance between both. So after that, I'm going to fold both plackets like this, just to cover the area I didn't weave. So I'm going to turn it inward. I'm going to turn the boat inward like this. So you don't need to rush yourself while sewing the placket, just to make it looks perfect and accurate. So after that, I'm going to sew it inside. I'm going to sew the end of the boat placket inside like this. So I'm going to sew this area. So after that, I'm going to do the top stitch on the placket at the bottom area of it. So I'm just going to make a stitches of like 0.5 inch, and I will stop and I will stitch it back to the first placket like this, and I'm going to cut it out. So my placket is done, and this is how it will this is how it looks like. So next thing for me is to move on to the joining of the clothes together. So I'm going to place the front part, I'm going to place it to face each other, and I'm going to join the shoulder. So after joining the shoulder, I'm going to join the sleeves also. So I mark the center of the sleeve. The center of the sleeve should be the same thing on the shoulder seam. So the area I notched should be placed on the shoulder seam area, so that this shoulder will be accurate and balanced. So after joining the sleeve, I'm going to sew it down to the bottom of the cloth. So I'm going to measure my sleeves opening. My sleeves opening is 6.5, so I'm going to sew in 6.5 down to the hemming area. So this is my neckband. So I've already sewn it together like this. So now I'm going to make the both material to overlap each other by making the blue comes out a little bit like this, and I'm going to stitch it. So I'm going to stitch it to the down part. So after stitching it, I'm now going to cut it to the size I want. So this is how it will looks like after the stitching. So now the next thing for me to do is to measure my neck circumference. So I'm going to start from this area, and I'm going to measure to the other placket. I start from the first placket and I'm going to end to the second placket. So my total measurement is 20.5, and I'm going to deduct 2 inches when I'm cutting my neck band. So I'm going to mark the center of the neck band, and now I'm going to mark 18.5 after deducting 2 inches from 20 and a half. So I'm going to cut 18.5. So I've already cut the height of my neck band, which is 1.2 inches. 1.2 inches. So I'm going to draw a bit curve like this on the neckline. So the next thing for me to do is to notch the both plackets like this, and after notching the placket, I'm going to insert the neck band in it, and I will start by sewing down this area, and also I'll move down to the second placket and do the same. So I will now start all over again. So I need to mark the center of the back. So remember, I've already notched the center of the neckband, so I'm going to place the notch area of the neckband to match with the notch center of the neck line. So the notch area should match with each other. So if you derive any value from this video, please kindly subscribe to the channel so that whenever I drop an amazing video like this, you get notified. So after I'm done stitching my neck, I'm going to turn it to the front part and let's see how it's gonna looks like. So wow, this how it looks like after turning it to the front part. Don't forget to like and share the video.